Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of AfterLife SMP. If you guys enjoy them, please don't forget to smash that like button. And also, there are comments in the comment section below with questions in them that I think you guys should respond to. There's 2 questions to be exact that I asked you guys during the video. I thought to make your lives a little bit easier, there will be a comment with the questions. That way I kind of can interact with you guys a bit better. But in today's episode, we do a bit of flower picking, as I'll say, which is kind of the title, I guess you can say, too, while you're at it. That is due to because I did build a flower shop, and that part of the video actually got corrupted, so replacing that, I replaced that with me picking flowers and just having that conversation with you guys, sort of about what I discussed in that video, except I probably added a better tone to it, and then I talked about things a bit differently and just had a bit more fun with it. So if you guys enjoy, then please make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and I shall see your faces in a bit by letting you guys watch the rest of the video. Wow, most awkward transition ever. Just a second, you guys. So I'm going to interrupt you guys before you guys can get to the actual Afterlife episode and show you guys something awesome in my opinion, and that is this fan art that was technically not made for me but technically made for me. So I was watching KMA's Corner video, and Whitefire also notified me that it was going to be a good video for me for some reason. So I went to watch it and I noticed this pop up. And KMA was like talking about how his daughter loves Kung Fu Panda, and he was talking about how this is kind of dedicated for me in a sense, even though his daughter doesn't know who I am specifically. And I found that neat, so thank you KMA for this so-called fan art. And we'll link in the description below to KMA, his Twitter, his YouTube channel. Go check him out. He produces Minecraft content whenever he can. He does a lot of work in the single player world, and I highly recommend that you guys go check him out. He puts a lot of work and effort into his video, and he does, you know, he's just wonderful, I guess, in a sense. I really do appreciate the fan art, and I'll let you guys get back to the video. Thank you, KMA. Okay, guys, so we are on our own little adventure to collecting flowers, but while we're at it, as you guys can probably tell by now, we are using the Afterlife Christmas texture pack, which is a wonderful thing, except that there's a few little things that we can't really fix in this, or well, Austin can't. But if you guys notice right over here, some of the leaves don't really blend in, and then the biomes just kind of don't really smoothly translate into what we want, but we're going to go with the flow and just see what we can get. So right now we are trying to collect some flowers, so this is actually what we want. We want some flowers because if you guys don't know, or well, you guys don't really know it, my recording for this actually got corrupted, so I thought, why not just re-record everything from scratch? But so what actually happened this episode was we recorded us building a flower shop or florist, whatever you want to call it, and that happened to not really work out. And what are you doing with your life right now? Like, this horse is not really that smart for some reason, but the florist shop actually got, or well, that video of me building it went corrupted, and it's just no bueno, and that kind of made me sad. So we're re-recording everything and going to be collecting a bunch of flowers, you know, picking flowers here and there, and just having a bit of fun chatting around. Hutchie's currently on with me, so it should be quite the interesting thing as we go on the hunt for flowers. So specifically, I am trying to find a big swamp biome. However, I don't know if I'm going the right direction. I believe in the south, except the one that we just passed, there is another one. But I'm trying to avoid that small, skinny one because there's really not... Oh, now I think about it. There's one to the west of Afterlife spawn, so past Jesus Mountain there is one, because I remember from our missile silo area that there is one. So we are going in the correct area while we're at it. But if you guys want to answer one question for me, as you guys know, New Year's is coming up, and usually that means New Year's resolutions. There's actually 2 questions for you guys. If you guys can't remember, then they will be in the comment section below, and I guess this is where Stin's going to collect dirt from what I recall. But if you guys can, then please make sure to answer this question right now, which is, like, did you guys actually complete any of your New Year's resolutions for 2015? I know for one, I guess I somewhat did. I mean, I had 3 or 4 New Year's resolutions. One of them was to get or maintain that type of jazz. And my frames are dying. Like, you cannot load right now. Like, I think my computer's going to die. It is a tragedy right now. I don't know. But we're going to continue traveling, and hopefully it will situate itself. If not, then this is going to be quite the interesting episode if it wants to keep acting like this. I think the horse is just too OP5 it. But did you guys complete any of your New Year's resolutions? And okay, Hutchie. But so the big thing for me was I wanted to get straight A's. I wanted to ensure that I would probably get a bit more fit for myself. However, that tends to never really be a thing that I do. I mean, I'm in decent shape, but not in the shape that would technically be the best, in which, you know, you can really do a whole lot with. Like, I'm not one of those muscle builders, etc. But, you know, I'm not one of those people that like to go outside, etc. So that is not a good thing. Can you... There we go. Thank you for the hitbox right there. And then there was also one thing. There was kind of like a YouTube related goal, which was, I think, like, I always have a goal for YouTube. However, I don't really like discussing it or really putting it out there because there's really not much point to it, which was to hit 5,000 subs. But I guess, you know, that's not really going to happen as there is less than a month to actually hit that goal, which is not really the greatest thing in the world for me. But you know, things happen, things change, and you just learn to move on with your life. Hopefully. I mean, if you don't, well then, you're a really sad person. I think you need to get that situated then. But, so, I want to know if you guys actually completed any years. That way, you know, just kind of be interesting, because I know most people tend to have some, like, most people tend to have the weight loss one and then, like, all A's, that type of jazz. But I don't know if any of you guys have anything out of the ordinary to present yourselves to me with. I mean, if you guys do complete any, then you guys are more than welcome. I mean, it would be nice to know if you guys, like, what specific ones you completed, unless they're really personal. I mean, therefore, I would understand, because, I mean, I'm not going to be nosy now. Like, I mean, it'd be interesting. Oh, it'd be interesting to hear what you guys, you know, did this year. You know, if you guys did anything successful. And then also, what are your New Year's resolutions for next year? As next year is right around the corner, I would love to hear them, but I'm not going to discuss mine because, well, I'm probably going to make a video for that like I do every year. Isn't that right, Jay? Come on. Third person talking right now. I am going a bit crazy. Now my question, where do you get the rose bushes at? Is that like from a rose and like you make it grow bigger? No? Okay, I'm just crazy then. But, come on. Just leave me alone. I am doing my job as a flower collector, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I have an idea. Do I have oh, I have a water bucket. Perfect. So we're going to do this as our quick method. Oh, this is wonderful. Jay, you're so smart. But yeah, so we did build a flower shop by where the old redstone shop was at spawn. So we took that spot. It's right behind town hall. I'm also still currently holding up on the town hall idea, as there's still supposedly there was a big bombing over there, so you know we have to wait until the officers do their little thing with that. We don't want to rush them with their, you know, authority. Come on now, Jay. Come on. You know, we can't do that. They're officers. You know, they might arrest me even though I'm the judge, so that might be a bit odd. I mean, it's possible to arrest me. You saw what happened to Judge Joe Brown. Maybe not. I don't know. I pay attention to the news too much. He had like a misdemeanor for drinking, I think. I don't know. For being crazy in public or obstructing justice. Something like that. And get rid of you real quickly. So New Year's is coming, which means AfterLife anniversary is right around the corner. So things will be getting a lot more fun. Because that means Christmas is coming up. Because, well, I love how all the fun stuff is like happening around the same time. Christmas, 1 year anniversary, you know, Christmas break, New Year's, etc. Okay, I really need to talk better. Like, I feel like I'm emphasizing words that I'm not supposed to. And why are you dropping? Like, is it the resource pack? I understand if it's the resource pack. Like I can understand that. And we got to get rid of you. Are we still lagging? I feel like our frames are dropping even more because we lowered them. We're going to raise it back up. Why not? So let's see, where can we go now? So I feel like we collected a bit of blue flowers, blue orchids, whatever you want to call them. I want to collect a bit more other stuff, and yeah. Ooh, we got some yellow flowers over here. Dandelion. So yeah, I honestly think it's this biome. Like, I think that may. So we're going to turn off the resource pack. We're going to go back to the Afterlife pack and see if that fixes things. Because right now things are going really crazy, and it's just quite annoying to deal with all this. But with this being the week before Christmas break, or well, week before, so 2 weeks before Christmas break, that means the week before Christmas break, I have exams. So I don't know when you guys take your exams. I know some people take their exams like after Christmas break. Oh my gosh. Okay, that gave me a heart attack, hearing all the sounds. Welcome back, Hutchie. You know, it's nice to have you back, but I don't know when you guys take exams, or, you know, if you guys are already taking it, but I would love to hear when you guys do, because that's always interesting to hear. And if so, if you guys are actually exempting any, or if you guys have a specific class that you're struggling with, because I'm having the time of my life. Like, I'm having the hardest time of my life trying to figure out what classes to exempt, like what exams not to take, which is really difficult for me, because we have 7 classes at my high school, and that's wonderful. I guess you can say it's nice that we get more credits and all that. You know, we get to have more of an opportunity to get college credit, etc., or just have more fun time with more other classes. But I guess I'll tell you guys my schedule. Why not? So first period, I take gifted, accelerated pre-calculus. Then second period, I take AP language. Third period, I take what is that? AP computer science, which is like the nether for me. So hell, I guess you can say. Fourth period, I have Spanish 2. Fifth period, I have graphic design, which is currently a yearbook class for me, so I help make the yearbook and do all the other crap. Sixth period is US history. I decided not to take A push because I heard that was living hell too, and I did not want to do the grind, so I decided to take a free gimme class. That was the biggest pushover. And then 7th period, I have gifted physics. So that is all the fun stuff I have for you guys. And why are my frames lagging? Oh, you guys are gonna have to deal with it. If I can deal with the choppiness, you guys are more than welcome to. This really annoys me. Like, I don't understand why. There is nothing going on in my computer to where you should be looking like poop. Like I'll close some stuff. Yeah. Well, then again, I have a bunch of tabs open. Close you. Might be, now I think about it, might be Google Chrome lagging, because I have like 30 tabs open. Probably not the world. Close you. Oh, everything feels more smooth. Yep, see? It's my Google Chrome. It's because I have 30 tabs open, you guys. Blame Jay. Blame Jay with his Chrome. If Chrome just optimized itself, it would be so much better. I probably should get away from Kibitz and the Captain's medieval build, even though, well, then again, they don't really have a lot of flowers over here. But I got off topic. So how my exam schedule works is, since we have 7 classes, that's an odd number now, and we only take exams for 4 days out of the 5 days next week. And on Tuesday, we have our first exam, which is first period. On the second day, we have second period and fifth period exam, which means we can leave after that exam, or if we exempt second period, then we can come to school later and take the fifth period exam and then leave right after it if we have a pass. So I mean, it's pretty easy, pretty nice, which it sucks that I'm a junior and I only can exempt 3 classes when we had 6 classes we were able to exempt 3 still. So it kind of sucks that they didn't really give us another, you know, opportunity to exempt more. But on Thursday we have 3rd and 6th. And then on Friday, we have 4th and 7th. So that's how our exam taking schedule is. And I really don't know what I want to exempt. Like, I know sure as hell I want to exempt AP Comp Sci, AP Computer Science, because that class is like death. It is literally death. Like, we were taking a test today, and everybody was struggling with it. Like, this class is full of juniors and seniors, mainly seniors, that are taking it, because you have to be a junior minimum to actually take the class, and that class is like the struggle. Like, I don't understand the part about, oh, you needed a certain math class in order to take this class, when I don't really see any of that math being applied, except you have to learn a whole new language in a sense. And your teacher kind of rushes you, and she's also learning that language with you. Because this is the first year, well, the AP Comp Sci teacher last year quit. He was also learning Java too, because the AP Comp Sci course is Java based. And my teacher was a programmer for a company, and she only knew C++. She doesn't know Java, so she's learning it with us, but she's learning it at a different rate than us because, you know, she's more experienced. You know, they're kind of similar in the languages, and it's just a struggle. Like, everybody was struggling on that test because there was 2 portions to the test. There was one test where it had a bunch of multiple choice, and then it also had like a bunch of other questions, like one, like, I guess free response question in a sense. But the multiple choice was easy, but the whatchamacallit, the free response, so the second portion was like 5 free response questions where we had to write code, and nobody knew what they were doing, nobody finished. And it was quite funny because she was like, oh, you guys aren't going to finish, I'll let you guys finish tomorrow. So I mean, of course I'm going to be like trying to study those 5 free response questions that I didn't really answer today, but she's giving us the opportunity to answer them still tomorrow, which is great. But tomorrow I noticed I have a lot going on. I have a math pre-calculus 9 weeks test for the past 9 weeks, as 9 weeks is half of a semester in my school. And then also we are having a Spanish oral exam, which is where, you know, they ask you a question and you reply to them, answering their question. So we have to answer 3 out of the 10 questions that they provided to us. And they're random questions, by the way, so don't think, you know, you can just like choose the easy questions and be like, yeah, that one. No. And then I have to finish my AP Comp Sci test. And then I have a US history test, which will be easily the biggest pushover thing of the century. So that should be no problem. So I have really nothing to worry about except what I just stated to you guys previously, which was the AP Comp Sci thing and the math thing, because I really need the cram for that. And currently I'm recording this for you guys, so it's wonderful. And I think we're going to be done collecting flowers for a bit. Currently the store is not open, believe it or not, but I'll go show you guys right now as we progress over there to travel to the motherland. Oh yes. Oh, what is that? Interesting. Oh, this sucks. I really wish like this horse had more hops, but it does. But I don't think, like, I don't know if you guys know, but like horses lag servers a ton, and like I guess the server can't really handle it, even though I'm the only one on, and there's like 3 gigs of RAM dedicated to the server, because there's really no point in having more. But like they really need the optimized horses to be better at this. But let's see. So I'll show you guys the crappy looking flower shop at the moment, which is pretty sad. Also, one of the big things was I had a new fear games, which was to spend 10 diamonds at spawn at the shops, and which I did. I spent 10 diamonds at Broken Shop buying hardened stained clay, which was just the regular hardened stained clay right there. So this is the flower shop I came up with. So the idea was to build a flower pot and then put a flower in that. And the flower pot looks like complete crap. I'm probably going to be redoing the shop at some point while off camera or whatever. And then redoing the flower because that needs to be bigger. That's kind of puny, and yeah, I kind of understand. So the idea of this is that we're going to have 2 flowers, or well, 2 things per thing. And they're going to be the item frames, and we're probably going to sell them in 16s or 8s or whatever. That way it could easily be done. And that's pretty much how we're going to do it. It's pretty nicely done, I mean, in my opinion. And we have the dirt floor over here with also lighting under it. And then we have lighting in the corner over here. That way we can prevent mobs from spawning. So, I mean, it's pretty well done, I guess you can say. And that's pretty much it to this. So if you guys do enjoy them, please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below answering the 2 questions. If not, now I'll leave a comment with the questions down below to just remind you guys about them. But that is it, you guys. Don't forget to check out all the other AfterLife members, also the AfterLife website, the Teamspeak, and the Hub channel. But see you guys later. Bye.